Oh, she's disappeared. Have you got audio? Yeah? Oh, nice Gulf Stream, like that. Nice. Just shout me yeah when you're ready. Yeah, when I'm live, when I can. I'm live, am I? This is the rhythm of the night. Because I didn't hear. Oh, bloody hell. Hold on. What's the little Joey doing parked up over there, mate? Hey folks, how we doing? Don't leave that piece of broccoli. Make sure you eat it now. And the carrots, come on. One last little piece of chicken, come on. Anybody need gravy? Yeah, I know. Well, okay, folks, how are we doing? I hope you're all well. We have Air France, what is it, Julie? 189, was it? Julie, somebody said she's pinging on flight radar. We are not 100% sure the reason why she's here. Last time we saw something like this, we were live ourselves, airside, with the Air France Dreamliner when they were doing affiliation flights into London Heathrow, God bless you. So I think she's over, she has moved off of stand. She was parked up. Here, Johnny's not here, is he? I swear I saw your doppelganger about half an hour ago. Did he have a French accent, Jelly? Jamais. Me and Johnny were airside, weren't we? With the Air France Dreamliner. Air France. There's old screaming emu in the house. Got the old shower curtain up here today. Oh, was he? Well, fun enough, it's 42 years, isn't it, since Virgin Atlantic operated their first flight out of London Gatwick using a leased 747. Branson making a big thing of that, wasn't he? So Screaming Emu apparently operating the Boston Gatwick flight this weekend. Anyway, Oh, I think I might see its wingtip. Oh, have a look at that. The only time we ever see this thing is when they're over the top, isn't it, Jilly? Flipping heck. Oh, no, it's Thai, isn't it? Sorry. Stupid boy. You've got to give me a bit of credit. Yeah, go on the train. Yeah, because I've got me patch on today. Okay, let's go gear up. They did. Crew training and affiliation. Pilot affiliation, I think. Is a good looking airliner. Oh, this thing's going to go up like a flipping skyrocket, isn't it? Got to be careful I don't touch my phone and block someone. Could be a bit of wake turbulence going on here for this little 321, isn't it? It's their 321 Neo, isn't it? What's that, GP? Have I? Okay. Quite a high rotate speed, to be honest. Can line around about 140, 45, something like that, possibly. That's Air India, isn't it? So yeah, happy anniversary to Virgin Atlantic, of course. Ex-Aerolíneas Argentinas, there she is. There she is. Oh, it's a 200. Nice. Yeah, looking good, man. Can't believe it's actually a bit of a breeze blowing here today, folks, to be honest. Quite a stiff breeze. I had to remove the big hat and I'm guessing would normally be their A220 in the past, their A380, of course. Fly the friendly skies. Fly American Airlines. Really? Oh. Okay, well let me see if I can power him up. I'll see if I can power him up. Have you got a way of powering it up? There's no need, no? It's not necessary. You want Simo, yeah? Okay, there you go. You reckon you can catch it? Hello, mate. All right, thank you. Virgin Cruise, folks. Oh, cafe. I must go and see that group that's headlined by a, headed by the British Airways captain, isn't he? He's in a tribute band for Kate Bush, isn't it? A bloke is the lead, yeah. It's me, Kathy, I've come home. Heathcliff. Listen to that thing. Oh, yeah. Carl Jones. Aaron Thomas, Melanie. Beverly George, Rab H, Dan Air Aviation. Fair old glare. It's a fair old glare, mate, from the old current bun. Oh, this is a great sight to see, isn't it? Dan Air, blimey. My stepmum flew with Dan Air. Not up there, Dan Air. On the 727s, and I think she might have even operated on the last remaining Comet, because I think the last remaining passenger service Comet was actually with Dan Air. I think they operated the last operational, just taxi past the MD-11 there, Continental to MD-11. What about it, GP? Thomas Cleary, 22 years. Did you say 22 years young? This 777 phrase. Just nearly said freighter there. Probably how she'll end up, to be honest. Hey, what about that Qatar 777 that was doing a crazy, absolutely insane and amazing, I've got to say, low fly past at the facility where she was. It was on the delivery flight, wasn't it? Have some of that. Yeah, insane. Wingtip about 3 feet off the ground. I think the NTSB are looking into it, aren't they? Did I read right? Someone's going to get fired in the morning. Or severely reprimanded, don't you know? Big set of GEs bolted to her, I think, yeah. Those has got to be a screenshot, Jilly, for the thumbnail, isn't it? Wow, that's an early rotate, man. She must be light. She's got no doubtful she's got any freight. I don't know if she diverted here or she's operating that A220. A cabin full of what would make up around about 126,000 people a day fly through London Heathrow, folks. 80 million passengers a year. Can you believe it? I know it sounds like I'm making it up. 80 million passengers. Humongous, great big hub operation here at London Heathrow, serving something like 90 countries, isn't it? Or something like that, or 100 and something, or I don't know. Yeah, that may be. That may have been caught up in all the cancellations and stuff. Yeah, here we go. Beautiful Thai, Rosie, Thai, Rosie. What's that now? Is Roger Slater on board with us? Does he happen to know the cause of the delays yesterday, affecting both Gatwick and Heathrow, or actually affecting European, I believe, airports? Well, that does sound good, man. BA's many 777-200s. That could be carrying a serious amount of freight. Of course, London Heathrow has its own dedicated freight services. Yeah, I had to use my calculator and figure out how many 365 days a year. Divide 80 million by that, and it works out to around about 21,000 something per day, literally. And of course, London Heathrow operating 365 days of the year. Terminal 1 buildings and old facilities over there being refurbished at breakneck speed. Sam Nicholson, what are engine cowls on an aircraft? Good question, that, Sam. Well, we've discussed it many times before. That is the engine cowls that you're seeing. There's generally three engine cowls on a jet engine. The leading edge cowl, which is the intake cowl. Then you have the inspection cowls, not Simon cowls. Yeah, the leading edge cowl is sometimes called the nacelle or the nacelle. A highly maintained piece of equipment on any aircraft, because obviously it's just susceptible to bird strikes, etc. So you have the core cowl, which is the generally the cowl that opens up almost the same sort of way that your car bonnet opens up on catches, and then the rear exhaust cowl is a directional cowl, and that's the bypass cowl. So obviously that'll the bypass air rushes past that. I hope that makes sense. I might have got a little bit of that wrong, but yeah, so basically intake cowl, inspection cowl or core cowl, and on some engines like the Trent 700 for example, the reverser hinge mechanisms are and the CFM56 of course as well, and that is and then the sliders, which we'll see when they land. See the rear section of that cowl is split into three segments, the engine cowls there. That back section is the piece that slides back to expose the reverser elements. Oh, nice, look at this. Yeah. Boeing are up to 48 a month, aren't they now? Or have been given clearance to surprised that Virgin Atlantic haven't done something for their anniversary. Mind you, probably going to do it in 8 years when they're 50 years old, I guess. 42 years this year, I think, since they first flew their operational flight to Miami, wasn't it? Or was it Florida? And stretch, 2, 3. Those XWBs, man. %75% CRFP, isn't it? Is it CRFP? Fibre reinforced polymer. Is it carbon fibre reinforced polymer? Oh, they do sound good, those jets going past, don't they? They're going quite intense on the power up, aren't they? Isn't it crazy how airfields are always bleeding windy, aren't they? Not such a bad thing. It's kind of what the aeroplane wants, isn't it? Good job I didn't bring the umbrella, flipping being down the street like Mary Poppins. Feed the birds. Tuppence a bird. Tuppence? Is that what I get? So Boeing going out, all out on revisions, and I think both the major American carriers, United and American, refurbishing interiors and things like that, and offering up new cabins, and I think the big battle at the moment is the whole Wi-Fi story, isn't it? With regards to Starlink. So a big question that popped up again earlier this week was about the Project Sunrise with Qantas Australia, and how many people are going to actually take up that service, 22 hours on a bleeding aeroplane, for crying out loud. Bit different if you've got what's that, GP? Okay, we've got apparently, let me just see if I can read that out and find it. User pilot, did you say? User pilot. Is the United pilot pushing back on? Well, I think it is this one. It's got to be this one, isn't it? Chili, stop shouting, please, man. Yeah, but how can it be a United 320? What are you talking about? Okay. At 320. Oh, okay. Okay, all right. Oh, okay. So we have got a United pilot on the stream, is he? Or she? Or he? Yeah. All right, all right. Tuppence a bird. Okay. Where am I going to find that comment, Julie? Superfly Steve. Yeah, I read that this morning. They put a picture up, but I didn't see it, of the Beijing Tower with a light aircraft hitting it. Most unfortunate. I hope everybody's all right over there. Squidel. Oh dear. Tracy. Mank Red. Stuart Pritchard tuning in from Norwich. I wonder if that's one of the MacTow jets, or the advanced MacTow 787s with United, very recently delivered by Boeing. IMTOW, improved maximum takeoff weight. Here goes the little Joey. Where you going, mate? Oh, you're going to Perth, right? Yeah, see you later. Another mega flight. Down a mine shaft. JB! Yeah. JB's in the house. How you doing, mate? I can smell hot dogs. Why can I smell hot dogs? With onions. What did he say about his doppelganger, Chili? Charlie Bravo. Well, we'll get the back end of that United pilot, Julie, won't we? As in used to, I'm guessing. Fair old glare today, I tell you. Why my patch isn't operating as efficiently it should be. What's that now? Oh, there we go. Euster pushes 1520, United 15. Okay. Charlie Bravo, 199 super chat. Thanks, mate. Thanks, mate. That's very kind of you. What we got? 13:22. I've got a sneeze coming up, I think. I can feel a sneeze brewing. Dilis I think that's pollen. I bet the pollen count is actually quite high today. Little intersect going on here. Coming off of Alpha. I don't know what link that is. It's just an entry point, isn't it? Turn it and burn it. Straight in the flex. In London City departure, that isn't it? Only gone about 1,000 feet. Skinflint. Hey, come back with that runway. So, oh, hello. Where did you come from? EasyJet. EasyJet rejecting, or their management as well as the shareholders rejecting. It's Castleford, isn't it, or someone like that? The beautiful 757. Absolutely glorious, mate. 4.9 billion, isn't it? Is it Castleford, the company of Americans looking to acquire the low-cost carrier? Probably won't happen, I'd imagine. The old Americans do like buying things, don't they? Like Formula One and football clubs. I don't know, it might not be Castleford. So this has got a classic set of engines on it, folks. Rolls-Royce RB211s. Of course, the engine that powered the entire British Airways 747 fleet. Somebody, I think it was on Simple Flying the other day, discussing, you know, the possibility. Oh, here we go. This will go up quick. Yeah. legacy jet, man. A modern day legacy jet, really, isn't it? Listen to the engines on this 764, man. You can hear them from here. That's the sound of old school aviation, that is. The hot rod. Was the original start time booked for 2 p.m? Okay, so we're half an hour still early. Come on, everybody. Yeah, those winds are straight down the pipe, aren't they? Got to be about 270, I reckon. Let's have a little look at the SOC. Or the wind direction device. People do get a little bit snotty sometimes about that. Who can't call it that? It's been called that for years, isn't it? don't know. Bit of a northwesterly in there, possibly. Nice Turkish trip. What's the numbers looking like, GP? All our fellow Av geeks, wherever you are in the world watching right now, hope you're having a great Sunday, or for some even had a great Sunday or a weekend. Sorry about that. Nice van roof, Jerry. Yeah, thanks for that. Don't you go missing that 767 now, boy. Yeah, I had no idea that the first Virgin 747 that was operated was ex-Aerolíneas Argentinas. Oh, hello. Hello, where are you going then? I was turning round. Okay, fair enough. You're going to intersect? Fancy a little bit of intersect? You're feeling very intersecty. Okay, you can turn left now if you like, or Chris Lightning, oh Chris Lightning. Lucozade bottles are absolutely bloody useless, aren't they? They just collapse once you've half drunk the bottle. Try another go at that. Oh, here she comes. What a great sound from those engines, man. She's getting on a bit. Seen a few birthday cakes as the old girl. What is happening with the old 767-400s in terms of their retirement? Don't think they're much in demand. Certainly not as a freighter, I wouldn't have thought. Probably won't have much of an afterlife, will she? Oh, bless her. Sitting in a boneyard somewhere, Pinal Air Park or something like that, Phoenix, Arizona, Tucson, Arizona. Go back to this. See if I can get that on there. Bloody hell. Jojo wasn't man, said she wasn't doing it, said she was a dirty man. Get back to where you once belonged. Here we go. Climb. Climb. Park brake still set there. Come on, mate. Probably one of the delayed aircraft, I'd imagine. Climb, flex. Yeah. That engine alongside the CFM 56 engine is probably one of the most popular single aisle engines ever manufactured, isn't it? I'm guessing. Single aisle jet, should I say. Mind you, this is the old A340 300. Sorry, the A3. Spit it out, son. A343. A340. The 4-engined A340. Not the 600 or the 500, the 300, isn't it? Yeah, powered by the IAE engine as well. What's he doing? Where is he? Is he crept out from behind the bike sheds, this one? To reposition that. I think I might revert back to my original phone clip system, Julie. This is bleeding useless, to be honest with you. I have to work on that. No. Look forward to seeing the United 350. Looks good in its artist's impression state. Yeah, it's so easy for me to just touch this bloody phone when I'm holding on here and end up blocking someone or no, I'm going to have to bring that thing back round here, but I've got to bring it over on the left hand side, otherwise it's big shout out to all that lot, the landside operations team. That's maybe one of the ops vehicles getting ready to do the runway inspection. Mind you, got another hour and 15 to go yet, haven't we? Or thereabouts. First little Aer Lingus we've seen. Blimey, usually seen about 20 of these by now. Yeah, nice positive rate there, man. Follow those flight directors. Or follow the flight director. It's kind of a difficult thing to do, I can assure you, keeping that little black square in the middle of the crosshairs. Not the easiest thing in the world, got to be honest with you. Especially if you get a bit out of sync. Here we go. Come on, big lad. What's the matter? Yeah. You should operate from the passenger side, Julie, just let the wind blow through the driver's side. Space. The final frontier. I wonder if that's our Easter pilot. That's the gate. What's he flying? Did he say what he's flying? It was United. Okay, United 1515. I'll have to do a little bit more investigating there. See which aircraft it's going to be. It's either going to be one of these two United jets, isn't it? Maybe he'll push back facing north. Probably won't push back facing south, I would imagine. But this guy here, yes, he will push back facing north. South, sorry. Oh, okay, well that's him then, probably him. Can you see that? Can you see that? 676. I'm not ignoring you lot, by the way, folks. Trust me, I'm trialling today a new way of attaching my phone to the it's actually it is actually a modified one of these things that you buy and you strap it to your arm and all that. I tried that. I experimented with it, but it was bleeding useless because you'd have to read everything landscape, and that just did not work for me, I'm afraid. So I've had to revert. I'm going to have to go back to the original clamp system. Was that a 200 with GEs? I think it was, wasn't it? Yeah, I've got the articulated arm system with a clamp on the end of it. Which, yes, I know, we've all seen the roof of that van. This is a 300 with GEs, isn't it? Cool. Oh, thank you, Squirrel. Making a conscious effort though, Jilly. Thank you, Squirrel. Pirate Eye. We should call it Pirate Eye or something. Get back to where you once belonged. Get back, Jojo. Farid Abed. A sort of like moment of, you know, like you do the other day, and just how lucky we are with our members' support over the years. It's just been a fantastic thing. Boast having probably one of the best communities on YouTube, to be honest with you. A lot of people have said that. Okay, hold on a minute. We've got Russ Mex saying that his daughter, cabin crew on GNEOY in the 321NX, going to split, taking off. 321NX. Interesting. Hold on a minute. GNEOY. Okay, Okay, Neo Yankee. Okay, well that must be the one that just went out, I'd imagine. Sorry, Russ. Big shout out to your daughter. One of those friendly faces that we see when we step on board with B8. Is that 737 coming down the cul-de-sac, the cut through? I think it is, isn't it? Is that 737? No, it's 320, isn't it? Sorry, that's a Neo, I think. Sometimes, if you've got one eye and you've got the sun giving you a right old workout, probably, I was going to say it might be TAP or someone. Very distinctive flat nose compared to the Boeing jet, of course, which is a much more pointy nose. Well, the radome anyway, whereas Airbus sports a more stubby nose, doesn't it? Right down here, GP. Oh, are you? Am I no longer connected to you, Julie? Captain Chriso's getting on. Lives down in France, doesn't he? I think. Le Francais. Je suis le blade nosy. Hydraulic systems coming live now, bringing that aileron back into position, or flaperon. But as soon as the well, the APU is obviously running, so there is hydraulics running through the system and highly pressurized air as well, which will power the electronic motors to start those engines. Electric start as opposed to a pneumatic air start system. So the auxiliary power unit at the back of the aircraft delivering power to the electrical system to start engines like. Start. That might be his jet, you know. It's just come from maintenance. Old used to pilot. Clean engine start. turn right on Alpha, and then Alpha Alpha to join the runway, I think. There we go. Coming at you. What's up, GP? I got a terrible glare, man. Right in my t-shirt as well. Bleeding great big piece of white on the t-shirt, isn't it? Who designed these flipping things? Oh, I did. Yeah, that's right, yeah. Bigfoot, yeah. Appreciating 777 engineering, massive great big undercarriage system on it. Oh wow, okay. Oh nice. What was that? Did you just throw it up? Okay. You just threw it up to me? Oh. T-shirt that's clashing right now with the reflection, the screen reflection on the monitor, like. Hopefully we'll be all right with the arrivals. It takes a bit of time, you know, to get the to train the old mince pie, the good one. That's not Niao, is it? That's not Tex-Mex or his daughter, is it? Just check the chat, GP. Chat, GP. That Mex guy, whose daughter, Mex. It's, yeah, his name has got Mex in it, and it's his daughter who's cabin crew on NEO Whiskey. Yeah. Which one is that? God, you see, with my old eyes, I'd be able to, with my 2020s, I'd be able to grab that quickly on flight radar and see. Now, yes, he is a member, yeah. And his daughter's on 321NX, or was it NEOX? I think it might be NEOX. Happy anniversary, Virgin Atlantic. 42 years, folks. 42 very glorious years, it has to be said, with Virgin Atlantic. For so many people, love at first flight was with me, that's for sure. Such an upbeat bunch of people work for Virgin Atlantic, got to be honest with you. Always a welcoming smile when you board the jet. Flight crew are always very friendly and welcoming as well. You want to go up and say hello to them, don't hesitate. Always like to talk about the flight. Jennifer getting that beautiful cool sea breeze. Lucky you, mate. Look, he's just had some new nacelles attached, look. Either the other ones have gone off for service, or, oh wow, they got there quick, didn't they? Now part of the Air India group, of course. Vistara, sorry. At one point, I seem to recall, they were planning to become as big, if not bigger, than Air India. But Air India didn't like that. Cheeky little so-and-sos, they said. We're going to buy you out. Just took them over, just like that. Just like that. Bottle jar jar bowl. Okay, didn't half get going, didn't they? Hey? Can also be a low rotate speed on the 350. Power to weight ratio on that thing, man. 75% carbon. Crazy. A completely different manufacturing technique on the 350's fuselage compared to the rolled system that they use. Oh wow, listen to this, Pratt & Whitney's. Yeah, man. You would think that those aging Pratt & Whitney powered 777s could potentially be re-engined with the GE NX engine, couldn't they? You would have thought. Maybe even a 90-10. GE9010. I've got a lovely roast dinner for tonight. Three minutes in the microwave. Excuse me. Absolutely useless, those bottles. They just crinkle up and A flipping load of grey paint to paint all over this jelly. Bloody white thing. The gear door. Massively that's what I'm thinking of doing at the switchover. A321. A successful aircraft, isn't it, the Neo, especially the 321. I think the Airbus A320 has overtaken by some margin the 737 in terms of the best-selling single-aisle jet ever produced. Get a bit of funk out of this between this and the MEA jet. I don't know though. Depends on the rate of climb. I've lost it. I've lost it. Sorry, folks. Bloody hell, mate. Oh. Oh. Flipping heck. This bloody shirt, man. That, black. Yeah. Get a bit of funk with the United Jet or not? No, I don't think so. Nice clean climb rate. Autopilot 1 selected probably already, I'd imagine. Of course, don't forget it's the big Airbus winder system on the flaps. You're sitting over the wing. That's a great sound when you're coming in, isn't it? You know, when you're coming into land, when you're on approach. You hear the first flap selection. Just to flaps 1. And then 2 and 3 and 4. And when you hit the 4 mark, it's usually just a little short wind. Establishing on the glide slope. Good couple of minutes into flight before the flaps and slats are retracted. Anything from sort of like 90 seconds upwards, depends on the conditions, of course. Don't want to be bringing them in too quick, too early on. Swiss. It's Tissot watch. Oh man. I am absolutely 100% going to make it a priority to get that flipping phone system set up. You double check, Jilly, it's not in the it's not in any of the bags, is it? Do you know what I'm looking for? The clamp with a ball on the end of it, a ball attached clamp going into another ball joint. Back to hell. God, bet it's lovely up in Helsinki right now. Beautiful wilderness up there, man. Where it is back at base. it's the glare that I've got. Not particularly that one, but it's the undercarriage door of the 777 that's on my t-shirt. And that is reflecting badly on the monitor. Oh yeah, great. Clonk, clonk as the gear doors close. No Emirati yet. The amount of money that Boeing have to spend on delay charges for the 777 is astronomical. We're talking about almost a development cost, really, over again. Something's just started its engines opposite us. Is that somebody rolling out on one engine? Possibly. Might be him. He's just fired up, I think. Possibly. I know all of you guys are having a great chat, some great chat going on. I do apologise, I'm not able to see your chat at the moment because my phone is down on the bag and it's not in the best place. So my apologies for that. Trust me, I don't ignore people's comments. I love to get involved in the chat. Some great questions and answers coming from the members and subbies, of course. Bob Shalvoy, $50 super chat. Contribution for what, Julie? Room ACU. What's it? .8 minutes, and I say 28 minutes because that's exactly what it will be. These guys at Heathrow are so on time when it comes to the switchover. Bang on 3 o'clock it will be. You can literally set your watch by it. And what I'm talking about there when I say the switchover, I mean this runway will become the arrivals runway, with aircraft arriving from the east in this direction and landing in the westerlies. Or in a westerly direction. Yeah, like I say, I'm not sure whether the new fire training apparatus has been used yet. I'm not sure. Oh, hello. It's like the shopkeeper and Mr. Ben, isn't it? As if by magic. Where do you creep up from? This could be an intersect. Oh, it's GTFs, man. I'm surprised that Pratt & Whitney haven't put GTF stickers on the side of those engines. Would look quite cool, wouldn't it? Geared turbofan. Always get it wrong with the variant of engine. 220 maybe PW 1300G or the 1100G, I'm not sure. Of course, the Airbus A320 and 321 available with that power plant as well. Very popular because it is such a highly efficient engine, man. I mean, in terms of comparing to previous engine types like the I-80 getting on for 20%, isn't it? More efficient. I mean, when it doesn't break down. Of course, believe it or not, the global market's still being affected by those engine issues. It's actually what contributed towards the demise of Spirit Airlines as a starter. And Play as well, wasn't it? It was Play Airlines. That was a shame. They went belly up, didn't they? Who, Gilly? Lisa Howard, did you say? Who? Verinder Kaur. Amrinder's son is on board, is flying, or flight crew, is it? On the 380. Okay. Verinder's son, I believe, is possibly a SFO on that 380. She's on the chat right now. Amrinder, there we go. That's my son, EK3, flying back to Dubai. Amrinder, there we go. I wonder how many of the 380 pilots have been considered for the 777X. What's that noise? It sounded like a... I thought it was a... Might be a bird of prey. Kid, is it? Where? Oh. Brian Stewart. Good afternoon, everybody. I hope you're doing very, very well on this beautiful Sunday afternoon here at London Heathrow, Mega Hub Heathrow. Like a hub and spoke operation, of course. 80 million people a year. That's sort of like getting on for 60 million more people travel through Heathrow a year than London sees in terms of the tourist numbers. I think the tourist numbers at Heathrow is somewhere in the region of 20 to 30 million, which is not a great deal, to be honest with you, when you consider the amount of tourist hotspots there are in old London town. Which, don't forget, you've got some great attractions. Madame Tussauds, of course, is very, very popular. The London Dungeons, never mentioned that before. How about that? That's a good one. Oh yeah, the tour of where the Jack the Ripper and all that preyed on people, and the tour of the City of London. With some great museums as well. Science Museum, Victoria and Albert. Natural history. Harrods, Buck Palace. Of course, you've got Windsor Castle, not far from here, really. Anyway, whatever. Richmond upon Thames. There we go. IAE's screaming away at Flex. Do what? Oh, little 220 going out. Might get a bit of a howl. Listen up for it. What's that? Oh, thanks, mate. Oh, isn't that nice? That's nice of him, isn't it? You want to put them in the cooler? Okay, well, I don't know if I can catch, but I'll have a go. But I don't think so. I don't think it's probably not recommended with me mince pie. Now, isn't that lovely, folks? Look at these two. Look at that. Obviously, patrolling the roads, have brought us some fresh drink, which is very, very kind of them. Thank you. I think they're medics. Are they medics, Julie? Where are they from? Can you find out where they're from? And I'll say. Look like medics. Wearing the NHS strip. Simon from Southampton, right, okay. I don't know, well anyway, we've got Vizzies on, so it looks like NHS gear. So absolutely no howl from those engines on that 220. That was quite interesting, because normally I would I put a tenner on it that you'd hear it. Get back, Jojo. Yeah, we're all good, mate. Yeah. A little bit of a level out. Yeah. Well, I don't like to eat while I'm filming, Julie, just because I don't want people hearing me eating. Bit of a funky flight safety video on Virgin Atlantic. A few of you may be wondering, why does the Dreamliner roll out for so long, whereas this guy will go up probably a lot sooner? That's primarily down to the engines on the Dreamliner and the way it's programmed. Right, going all out full flex on this 380, send it. Thrust levers to the send setting. I wonder if he's flown with my nephew, perhaps, who's commander on the 380 with Emirates. Very possible. Come across each other every now and then, don't they? Pilots, oh, I'm flying with him again. Oh, lovely. He's a lovely fella. Yeah. I guess you get a reputation, didn't you? Being a captain and also a first officer, doesn't really matter, does it? If you're a likeable person, get on well, have a good chat, talk about cool things, you know. Mind you might talk completely non-shop, I would imagine, as a pilot. You know, maybe you've got some things in common, I don't know. Obviously aviation, but maybe other things. Probably talk about the World Cup and all that. Maybe not. Who's that, Ali? No, thank you. It's too hot for chocolate, man. You put it in the cooler box. That would work, wouldn't it? Yeah. And you've just put a couple of bottles of stuff right on my step where I stepped down, haven't you? Hey? No, I appreciate it, mate. I appreciate it. What we've got, 52, 8 minutes. 8 minutes. Bladesmiths, you have 8 minutes left. Captains, take your aircraft off. You have 8 minutes remaining. thank you. Oh, thank you. Nice one, GP. Another essential piece of equipment in these conditions, folks, wherever you are, whatever you're doing, is a cooler box. We use a Yeti cooler box. Along with a load of ice container things that I bought in Miami, wasn't it? Hey you! Nice! Jojo was a man who thought he was a woman. I don't know the lyrics to that one. No, you didn't think he was a woman. Oh, get back, Jojo, will you? Hey, go on, son. Just bought a new motorcycle. Might have just bought something for the kids to play with. Don't know, really. Might have just bought an e-bike. Unbelievable, man. It's so difficult convincing people sometimes, isn't it? Go and ride an e-bike and you will smile, you will create the e-bike smile, I guarantee it. Because it is incredible, man. Whee! Especially through the woods. Will I ever be able to ride a bicycle again? I probably will, but it's off-road that I like to ride, but I don't think I'll be able to negotiate a narrow track through the woods on a mountain bike at the kind of rate of knots that I used to. Probably be a bit stupid to try and do something like that again. Oh dear, never mind. Used to have so much fun, man. Kept me so fit, that did. Here's your 3 o'clock. There you go, folks. Look, see? Like clockwork, literally. I wonder if his name is Mr. Ben. Okay, who's going to be first out? Looks like that American Dreamliner. Yeah, gotta say, folks, I really, really do appreciate your patience in hanging on for the show. Of course, didn't get a midweek show in this week because it was just, do you call it stifling heat? Yeah, just not good, really. I would imagine, you know, I mean, I've done it before. Don't get me wrong. I did it in. I mean, Miami's bad enough. Dallas Fort Worth was probably the most intense heat I've ever encountered. But that was when I wasn't recovering from bleeding heart surgery, you know, which I still am. I'm not 100%, although I did go and see the doctor the other day, specialist, and she was really impressed by the speed of my recovery. She came and saw me when I was in hospital, apparently, one of the doctors. She's Italiano. Dr. Russo. Yeah. And yeah, very impressed. So I send you for a CT scan, okay? Another one, eh? Is that the one where you've got to wear a bleeding thing on your hand, Julie, is it? The, what's it called? The, you know, when they put a thing in there and feed the thing through it. Cannula or something. Cannula, that's it, yeah. Yeah. Bleeding crane on me hand. Skilling D3 Alarno 757 Rab H. Was he having a go at, why not? Was he having a go at Emirates or something? I don't know. Yes, Amrinda. I wonder if maybe your, was it her, it's her son, isn't it, Amrinda, who's the SFO on that 380. I'm sure he'll be a skipper in no time. God blimey, what's that? What's that, Julie, what? Right, okay. So Amrinda must be very, very proud of their son. I know I would be. And here is our first arrival, folks. Now you've got to give me a bit of patience to get myself locked in on the aircraft. I'll try and keep it centralised as much as I can. Yeah. Go on, girl. See, now I'm talking about the sliding part of the engine cowls, exposing the reverser elements, which are located on the core of the engine. Basically, it's a hatch that opens and exposes the I think they're called riffles or riplets or something, You may see the slider slide back. Now, even on these small jets, you can see as the aircraft loses all its lift, that all gets put onto the undercarriage. After the actual touchdown, then you can see it sink. There it is. Wow. I'd say they're giving Aer Lingus a run for their money, aren't they, SAS? With one of the most popular non-British airlines, Emirates A380. Okay, looks like a 777. Yeah, big set of flaps on her. Triple set of undercarriage. It's a 12-wheeler. I'm managing to see that. Doggy. Look at the doggy down there. He's not doggy. What's that? See him off. Bite him. Go on, get it. Dig a hole. Squirrel is currently eating lager. Interesting. Mark Venning just checked out your location on Google Street View, and guess who can be seen standing on top of a van filming planes? Yeah, we're there. Scotty Orange, always looking forward to the Sunday streams. Thank you, Scotty, and thank you everybody for tuning in. I hope you're all well. Is that a drain cover that's exposed itself over there or something? It's a piece of something's going to fly up and wallop into another car. You mark my words. Get it tight, son, get it tight. It's only a four-wheeler, but there you go. There you see the sliders on the engines. What's that, mate? Oh, nice. Pikeys. No, it's just what I'm saying is that kind of behaviour. I'm sorry for. Adjust my patch. It's just a box, mate, that somebody couldn't be bothered to dispose of. MD11. Oh, I think it's a piece of alloy rod or something. No. Well, it was only when it was out in the road, isn't it? Yeah. It's a strip of alloy. Okay, let's just have a little look, shall we? Oh, silent evidence, Jilly. I bought one of those cooling blankets recommended on the stream last week. Brilliant. Fantastic. Oh, I tell you, they are absolutely fantastic. It is a crazy invention. Well, I say invention, you know. If I had a granny or, you know, or an elderly relative, I would definitely recommend that. Come on, man, get that flipping thing, will you? See all the weight transfer onto the undercarriage, man. How crazy is that? And of course, a contributory factor in all of that are the ground spoilers that come up on the wing, which push the airflow, pushes the aircraft down to maximise the braking. For the main wheels, of course, the main wheels being the main set under the wing, not the front brakes. There's no front brakes. Jim Baird. Glenn's aviation love. Yes, that is Johnny, my nephew, indeed. I am his uncle and his godfather, I think. I am the godfather. Okay, so you might see the boards come up. They are activated as soon as the aircraft touches the tarmac and the wheels are rolling and they are on the ground. Up come the wind spoilers, known as ground spoilers, also used during flight as flight spoilers. Just to slow the aircraft, usually on its descent stages. At certain points, you might want to, as Screaming Emu calls it, put the boards out. I like that saying. He's got some great sayings, old Screaming Emu. Okay, put the boards out. Speed 200 and push it in. Oh, misses. This is an A380. I don't know if it's a Neo. I think it's a Neo. Kind of got that look about it with the big engines. Trent 7000s. Coming in heels first. Back set of undercarriage first. Only an 8-wheeler. Engine reversers activated. Here we go. What's the matter, Julie? Well, let's have a little look, shall we? See what's quickly have a readout of all of those, I think. I hit the blue button, Jilly, to try and yeah. How do I get back to it if it's if I've just got the blank screen? Live chat, here we go. There we go. I've got it, live chat, there we go, it's fine. Now, of course, there is an aiming point on the runway that these pilots are looking to land the aircraft in, and that basically is based on what's known as the cost index on the aircraft in terms of how much fuel you're going to use during the landing phase. In other words, whether you're going to use reversers or not. That vehicle, the roof, is just obscuring the aiming point, as they call it, on the runway, the big white markers, and that is to indicate the part of the touchdown zone. This is all the touchdown zone here. Touchdown. This is the end of the touchdown zone, right opposite us here. Sometimes you might see an aircraft go relatively long, in which case if they overshoot that mark, that final phase of the touchdown zone, they may well go around. This is all manual landings as well, folks. See how well these guys do. Now you know where you want it to land, right about, well, there. That's not far off. That's good enough, isn't it? We'll take that. Should let the old Bill know about that, you know, Jilly. That piece of debris that's in the road. Is that it there? No. Yeah, it's almost like a Coke can or something, you know. It's that kind of material, isn't it? It's alloy, but it seems to be a little bit heavier. I think that's it there. It's a strip, look. That's going to flick up and hit someone on the windscreen. There. That was it, yeah. Oh, look at this little fella, look. Hello. Nice. Got quite brutal angle of attack, isn't it? Because it's a long aeroplane, really, when you consider everything about it. Wings are set quite a long way back, aren't they? Oh yeah, it's dislodged again. Someone's going to run over it and either... Oh, this looks like an A300. Is this an A300? I don't know. Or is it an A330? Oh, Delta 330 in it. Heels in. Here we go. It's an old one as well. Yeah, no it's not, it's a new one. Nice. Watch the doors open. Yeah. Where are you going? Nice. That was a very nice landing, man. Where do you say you're going, Gilly? Well, you want to turn left, mate. Why are you walking all the way around there? You go straight through that car parking area, turn left onto the road. Oh, mate, you're... No, you're not. What, all the way round? Oh, man, better to tell the old Bill, to be honest with you. There's the old Bill, they just driven past, mate. What's that now? Oh, look who it is, look. Ooh. Yeah, I love that ship, man. Harking right back to the classic days of American Airlines. And that legacy livery, man. Isn't it fantastic? I love the way that the Americans and the Eastern carriers play around. Well, certainly the Chinese and the Japanese, all Nippon being a perfect example, or China Southern with their bold liveries. Not so much retro stuff, but that's a retro ship, that American Airlines 777. Yeah, it's a shame. I'm surprised that Virgin have never toyed with a retro livery. Mind you, there wasn't really one, was there? Back in was it 84 or was it 84? I know it was 24 years ago, wasn't it? No, 42 years ago, sorry. No, 24 years ago. 3,000 years ago. 1500 BC. What's that? Bought by the Romans. But apart from the viaducts, sanitation, education, what have the Romans ever done for us, eh? Oh, is that our man? Is that our man, Gilly? Look, pushing back. Is that Euster? Is that Euster Pilot? That might be Euster Pilot, folks. He came on the chat. He came on the chat earlier on. 676 should be the reg on that 767. He might give us a whack of the elevators, which he will, I guarantee. Oh, look at this beautiful. That is a proper livery. There is. Look at that. Mind you. Oh, nice example of the reversers being deployed there, folks. See the engine split in half. Let's split. It's split in half. Yeah, so they'll do a full and free check to make sure that the aircraft's flight controls are working nice and cleanly and smoothly. Elevators, they'll check elevators, the don't think the flaps have been extended yet. It'll only be probably a flap 10 or something like that. They do 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 or more. This is a bit long now, it's a bit of a floater. Nicely done though, mate. He's only 50 yards long, I think. That was all good though. That's all good. Captain will look over to him. Nicely done. Thank you, sir. Oh, yeah. And then, of course, there's a chance that of people disembarking the header plane. Nice landing. That's what I've said before. Like when it's all been a little bit sketchy on approach, and we get down, always gotta say well done to the flying pilot or to the crew, as they sometimes do stand at the door, don't they? Bowing down to the passengers. No, they don't do that. Have you come back yet, Jelly? Have you brought the offending piece of... Oh my God, is that you right over there? Oh my God, where are you going? Hatton Cross? Where are you? Bloody hell, mate, you've seriously gone the ridiculously long way, Jelly. So that now we should see the elevators, the horizontal part of the aeroplane at the back there, wag up and down, which will be the pilot checking the elevators by pushing the yoke forward and pulling it back into his or her lap. And the rudder, of course, is the vertical part of the tail section. An entire part is known as the empennage. Oh, that's one of my first long words I found out about in aviation. It was actually Johnny who brought it up. The empennage, I say. Well, it is. It is, all right. So, Euster pilot is operating this aircraft, ladies and gents. He did let us know. Right, hold on, Julie. Hold on, I'll tell you where it is. Can you see where it is? Okay. Well, just be very careful when you run out in the middle of the flipping road. Julie on retrieval duties, ladies and gentlemen. There's a piece of... Oh my God, Julie. You bleeding idiot. Hey, stop that thief! Stop that thief! A piece of aeroplane worth millions, that is. Bring it back, Jilly. We'll take it down the scrapyard. Might get 50 quid for that. Nice piece of alloy, that. It looks quite heavy, actually. That's a bit of steel, that is. Yeah, that's, whatever. Yeah, that needs to go in the recycling, mate. You bleeding idiot. You flipping idiot. That's more exercise you've had in the last 20 years, isn't it? Oh, engine start. A little bit smoky on the number 2. Oh yeah, Bangladesh. Nice. I do like a 787, I've got to be honest with you. I do fancy me a 787. I bet he's going to go on the 78s, isn't he? Who's a pilot, was a pilot, used to pilot. You're all being congratulated, Jilly. Jilly did a runway inspection. That's fantastic. Wasn't at 3 o'clock though, was it? Flipping Bath Road FOD, Jilly. Bath Road FOD. I like that. All right, it's not that funny, Jerry. Anyway, where are we? Okay, where'd that Eurowings come from then? I didn't see him, man. Or did I completely miss him? Great looking livery that, isn't it, folks? Hey, if you're Italian, you've got to love that. Hey, tutti tutti. And that's everyone, isn't it? Grazie, grazie, tutti tutti. Not tutti frutti. Oh, matron. Yeah, but I think that's a great livery that the new owners, or well, it is newer under new ownership, isn't it? I think when you walk on board these ITA jets, it's got a thing over the door opening, hanging down under new ownership. Of course, taking over the. Well, Alitalia was the flag carrier, wasn't it? So I'm guessing, is ITA a government-run company, or is it private now? Possibly. I think it might have broken away, a bit like, you know, Virgin. There's sort of like going completely private. Good looking livery though, and it looks great on their bigger jets as well. Jilly FOD collector. Jilly the scrapper. She's off down the flipping down the yard in a minute. Probably get a fiver for it, maybe. Big old piece of metal though. Sorry, I missed that, folks. A380neo, the Neo, the new engine option. And the older jets are not called the 000. There is no option now, I don't think, to have an A330 CEO, which is, they call it its current engine option. Which is crazy, isn't it? Because the current engine option is actually the Trent 7000. Best livery on Lufthansa, that, man. Mind you, I'm wondering whether they may get a little bit you know, funky and send their new 321 proper legacy livery into Heathrow. That would be great, wouldn't it? I think it's operational now, isn't it? Oh, greased. Yeah. Yeah, that's fallen off a big truck, isn't it, Jilly? That's fallen off the bed of a truck or something. put it on the slate. What's that? Yeah, that's a big old lump, mate. Wow. Yeah, that's come off a truck. Hey, hey, hey. It's a was a pilot, isn't it? Is a pilot. Is a pilot, was a pilot, used to be a pilot, once upon a time pilot. But he used to pilot anyway. Yeah, he used to be a pilot. It's got to be him, innit? We'll have to get to the bottom of that. Tell us who you are. This is a 350, folks. Can be mistaken with a 777 sometimes, the odd person. Not quite flexible on the wings as the, I don't know if this is a 1000. Oh, it's Japan Airlines, isn't it? So it's their 1000. So here we go. Oh, flat. Right, lay them flat, mate. There we go. Oh, yeah. Watch the engines open up. Big blast wall of hot air coming out the side of those engines. I say hot air, it's actually air that's coming off the main fan. So it's what's known as bypass air, and there are little doors that open up to redirect the air to coming out the back of the engine, redirecting it to the to slightly forwards, but directly diagonal with the engine, to basically create a wall of air, which is, when you think about, oh, there he goes. See you, mate. He's a was a pilot. Off he goes, look. Is he going to disappear before we... see him just disappearing there. I doubt. Oh no, that's another one pulling in the gate. Sorry. I mean, conditions are not difficult. It is a sort of like straight down the pipe, westerly at the moment. Bless you. Aeromexico's new updated livery, second to land. In other words, this one next to land. Oh, nice little bit of and of course now these guys here have been known to open up the reversers generously, along with Avianca. These guys were what we called the original Screamliner, because they used to make a right old racket. Great in the winter time to see these reversers in action, folks. That's when the warfaring's going to really kick in, isn't it? I feel like flipping icicles hanging off me nose. Here we go. Wait, watch this, folks. Hit the marker, mate. Oh, yeah, right on it. Good lad. Now it sounds a lot more dramatic than the takeoff. And it sounds like it's sort of like delivering the same sort of thrust, as you would call it, on takeoff. whereas this is reverser power, just coming from the front fan, where basically the fan is run at higher speed, and then the redirects for the blocker doors, as they're also known, to block the airflow and redirect it through the side. If you can imagine, you know, when you've seen an explosion before, sometimes you see them on YouTube and all that, where, you know, remember that fireworks plant that went up or something, you know, and then like 3 seconds later there's a big delay, isn't there, between the explosion visually being seen and the blast coming from that explosion. Is what causes a lot of damage. Oh, nice. Oh, yeah. Like I said, these guys have been known for their funky liveries, man. What was it? They've got a great liveried 787 as well, haven't they? Is that Aeromexico's one with all the is that revised, is it? Oh, interesting. Okay, I didn't take a really good look at that, to be honest with you. Have they changed the sort of like the bleed point where it bleeds down, or bleeding down onto the fuselage? Bleeding out. Might see a few lampposts on the way back, Jilly. Lost steel plate. Have you seen my steel plate? See, please contact plate recovery. And then, of course, you're going to see adverts all over the TV, you know, like the donkey adverts. This poor plate made to work 8, sometimes 10 hours a day. Can you help this plate in need? Find it a new home on a big Scamel truck or something. Oh, where's this guy? Where is he? Where is he? Oh, me meats pie's playing that. Is he going long? Is he floating it? No. Nicely done. Very bold. Bold, brash landing, that, wasn't it? Quite fast as well, wasn't it? That gave the appearance of being quite a speedy landing. Ooh. Where did you put the plate, Jilly? She not only keeps Jerry in line, gets the streams going, but now she keeps the roads clean. I'll get you a little orange high-vis, Jilly. With a little bin with wheels on it, yeah? And one of those brush with a sweeper thing on it. And a big green bag, yeah? A big green refuse bag. Yes. Oh, single old BA jets are nailing it today, aren't they? Beautiful demonstration in, I wouldn't say tricky conditions. Although, you know what, I have noticed sometimes with a strong headwind, you might find that they float it somewhat. The BA guys and girls, anyway, that is. Don't forget, we're seeing around about 100, even on a busy day at Heathrow, you're talking about around about 126,000 people going through the gates. Whether they're transiting from another part of the world, going on to meet loved ones or whatever, flying up to Scotland or something like that. Yeah, people on that All Nippon jet may have rallies in Scotland, or maybe flying onward to Ireland or down into Europe somewhere. You know, German rallies, French relatives, Italian maybe. I don't know. Hi, the Irish. Hello there. How are you now? Should we try and grab that 380 on climb out? No, let's just get this guy here. Look. Big old lump going out. It's the Irish here. There we go. These guys are used to some windy landings in Dublin. Oh yeah, that was fun. That was fun. No messing about there, mate. How to land the bloody thing. Oh, bank it. Bank it, bank it, bank it, bank it. A San Fran bound in it or something like that. It's going up over the top. Or Miami maybe. Is she a bit late for a Miami departure?
Jerry?
Yo!
The sleeper, what are you doing?
What's up?
The sleeper!
Oh my God. Actually, I know you told me, but oh. Nice. Go on. Doesn't actually need reversers, that aeroplane, folks, believe it or not. She has so many powerful braking wheels. I think 18 in all, isn't it? 18 braking wheels on the A380. 2 reversers on the Trent 900s, and of course the ground spoilers as well. But the brakes are so powerful, far more powerful than really any system of stopping anything, really. I mean, it's got more braking power in that thing, I'd imagine, than sort of like 20 flipping Formula 1 cars. Hello, hello, hello. Of course, carbon brakes. Most of these modern jetliners have carbon brakes. The discs and the whole braking system is carbon. The discs and the pads. Using a traditional hydraulic system, unlike the Dreamliner, which interestingly enough has an electrically braked system. You brakes. It's electric brakes, believe it or not. And those brakes are, well, the pistons are actuated electronically. What's that, Julie? Sorry, I missed that. I missed the slinger approach and touchdown, folks. That's a no. I just, I know. Just as, yeah. How rude. Did you have to cut it short with them, Julie? Oh. Oh, right, okay. Yeah, that was a... I was a bit distracted there, folks, with the slinger. But you know, that's how easy it is to get distracted with a 380 climbing out and banking. And then literally, I did not. I heard Gilly mention the slinger. I don't know what exactly it was that she said, because because I was distracted by the BA 380. So I do apologise. Mind you, we got her, didn't we? We got the touchdown. I was LAX, was it? Not San Fran like I thought. So I got it wrong. Not only did I miss the slinger, but I got the destination for the BA jet wrong. You stupid boy. Now look here, Watson. I say. Oh. Got a new radome, look. Someone's got a new radome. It's interesting how the nice hot rod. The Singapore Slingers in the Tesco car park. You get some cheesecake. Blackcurrant, please. No, I don't care. I don't care. I'll be honest with you. I will be honest with you, though, Gilly. Every now and then I do when I get all cosy on my bed, I do have a little cheeky smile on my face, thinking like all those horrible nights I spent there. You know, like I'm not there anymore. Unfortunately, I don't have any nightmares about being back there or anything like that. No, all my dreams recently have been quite cool, actually. Aviation related as well. What was it, that one I had the other week where I saw a lovely old... it was a Singapore Airlines DC-10 in my dream. It was sort of like on a faraway runway, but you could quite clearly picture the livery, which was most definitely Singapore Airlines. And there's the big old ladlet. Now, just at idle, those things have got as much power as a 707. Now, listen to her, man, listen to her. CF6, isn't they? General Electric. Yeah. What a sound, man. Oh. a Sunderland Dreamliner. Isn't that Sunderland, Chili, the red and white stripes? Oh no. Stoke City. I love that shot there of the slinger, man. That's a great shot, that, isn't it? That's airport, that is. It's just an airport shot, cross shot. Beautiful. Still in that 767 idling away, man. Flaps at 10. Yes, Brentford, of course. Just up the road. Or more. Oh, nailed that one. Straight in, no messing. What his B-17 would be called, isn't it? I think there was a B-17 in the US Air Force during the war that nose art. The Americans were great for their nose art, weren't they? And I'm sure there was either a B-17 or a B-29 with the name No Messing. Of course, Sally B was the famous B-17. I think that was US Army, wasn't it? Maybe. Or was it a US Air Force? Probably was a USAF. Soccer lover saying, my daughter asks, is it true that one modern engine on a 777, A350 and Dreamliner is the equivalent of Boeing 707 original 747s? Oh well, I mean, yeah, you could probably fly a 747 if you were to put on an aging 747. If you were to put two of these engines on it, it would be ample in terms of its thrust and capabilities. Or actually, what you're saying there is that the power of these engines, I mean the output of one engine on the Dreamliner, for example, anywhere from 60 to 80,000 pounds of thrust. On the XWB engine, though, you're getting on for 100,000 pounds of thrust. On the XWB 84, that is, the one that you've just seen going out there on that 350. Or the General Electric GE90 or 115, the 90 obviously delivering 90,000 pounds of thrust. If you want it, that is. You probably would never use it. And interestingly, I was getting on the discussion about engine reversers. It's quite interesting how the engine reversers, it sounds quite aggressive sometimes, but it's actually very little compared to the kind of power that's delivered during takeoff, during the takeoff roll. It's just no, not yet. When you when you blow it out the side of the engine using that massive diameter fan on the engine at the front, then yeah. However, the older aircraft of a long time ago, you know, of the 60s, 70s and 80s, 707s using the old Conway engines, that kind of stuff. I mean, even the Conway engine didn't have any bypass on it. If it did, it was very, very low bypass. So yeah, the equivalent of one engine would most definitely deliver as much power as 4 Conways on a 707, for example. Okay, I'm hearing, folks, that we have a Maersk 767 freighter on its way down to Kemble, which is a very famous dismantler's yard here in the UK, where aircraft are scrapped and recycled or broken up for recycling, and obviously some parts would be sold on, like for example the engines on this Maersk 767 will probably be sold on to a AOG company, aircraft on ground that is, or which direction is it coming from, Julie? Show people me patch. Just show people me patch. Hey, can you see me? Now then. But I do wear my glasses over the top of me, over the top of me patch. Is it a 767-300 or 200? Probably a 200 if it's a freighter, I would imagine. Yeah, I don't think there are many. There are a few 300 freighters, isn't there? I think FedEx might have a couple of them. Simon Harding, my favourite plane, the BAC VC-10. I think you'll find it's the Vickers VC-10, Simon. And indeed, powered by 4 lovely Conways. This is Raw Jordanian. Rolls-Royce engine, that isn't it, the Conway? I think. Of course, the early days of engine development, amazing times then, you know, late 50s, early 60s into the 70s, and then of course the 80s when I think when was it the Rolls-Royce RB211 was developed. That was the saving grace for the 747 platform, really, wasn't it? It saved Boeing's well, it was having terrible troubles with the 747's power plant, wasn't it? The original power plant, which was the Pratt & Whitney engine. And then Rolls-Royce stepped in. A very chance meeting of Her Majesty the Queen and a Rolls-Royce representative hanging out with her in America when they met the president and the Civil Aviation Authority, or someone turned around and said, you know, yeah, and probably the Queen was like, how's your wonderful new aeroplane going? Oh, I'm never going to get that, mate. Oh, bloody hell. She's not training, I can see her. Oh, I would have got that in the old days, mate. I would have got that in the old days. No doubt about it. I'm never going to get that, man. She should be in the shot. Oh, it's just going through that. Just go through there. Oh, I would have caught that. I would have caught that. Oh, without the reflection in the. Whose fingers are they in the? They're me. I think you might find a couple of people say, "You got it." Just about. Long range though. Oh, she's going to break through there, isn't she? $10, $20, $30, $40, $50 or more. What was I talking about? We did get her. She's on her final flight, ladies and gentlemen. She'll be starting her descent about now, I would imagine. Well, I'll be honest with you, I wouldn't want to put anything on my patch, you know, in terms of like a picture of an eye or something. I think I might freak a few people out if I did that. It looks bad enough going into flipping Tesco with it on, I'll be honest with you. People, they can't help but look at you, can they? Nice push, nice push. This is not a push and start. This is push off remote. Heading to gate to be catered. Mind you, they did have the catering truck at the back of the aircraft earlier on, didn't they? So I think that aircraft has been catered. Oh, Richard Tucker from Virgin, yeah, he was here earlier. Nice to see you, Richard, thank you. Thanks for all the great work you do. And pass it on to your colleagues to say how it's always a wonderful experience flying with Virgin Atlantic. It is though, isn't it? It's like flying with friends. You what? God, yeah, I had to complain. That's another airline, folks. I had to complain when one of the flight crew became a little bit too fruity and friendly with me, and I didn't enjoy that at all. I had to mention that to cabin services manager or management team. Not on board the aircraft because, yeah, they were very slow to react. I've got to be honest with you. It wasn't Virgin, by the way, folks. It was not Virgin. But anyway, it's just a shame, isn't it? just a little bit too familiar, if you know what I mean. Shiver me timbers, Brian Stewart. Long John Jerry. Yeah. I'll be up and driving again before you know it, you wait. If I can negotiate a very busy lane in Tesco's with my shopping cart, trust me, and I can, I'm quite happy on my scooter. It's all about negotiating tight spaces, isn't it? I'm not banging into people on the way around Tesco. Mind that, mate. I have done it before, though, you know. A couple of times. As you turn the corner to go down another aisle, someone's walking up the other aisle, and then they're going to turn left, you're going to turn right into it, bang! Unavoidable supermarket collision. Oh, sorry, mate, that's my bad, sorry. Especially if they've got a load of bottles in it. I don't literally speed round the supermarket, I have to say. I'm a very reasonable and understanding trolley operator. Got to be wary though, haven't you? Some people do like to go rather fast round the supermarket. Right, how are we doing? How are we doing with everything, Jilly? What are we doing time-wise? How are we doing on this battery? Oh, okay. I don't know. This battery might be a little bit low, on the low side. Yeah. Yeah, no, I'm going to have to switch the battery out. Right, folks. Oh, sugar. Oh, yeah, it's down here. Get up there, son. Oh, mate, where's the bloody... What the flipping heck's going on here, mate? Where's the spare bloody... Oh. Gillian, I can't. There's a spare V-Link is not in the bag that it should be in. It's not your fault, I can assure you. I think it's my fault. No, I think it's my fault. Yeah, we're gonna have to. It's gonna go dead. Right, folks. Just to let you know. Hold on a minute. Long John Jerry. It'd be helpful if I could see. Sure what, Jilly? I think because, hey folks, sorry about this. This is completely down to me. The V-Lock battery for the Bond unit, which is the main power source for everything that you're watching right now, is going to cut out. It is going to cut out. How long I've got left, I'm not 100% sure. Exactly, no, it's back at base. I'll walk you through it. I'll walk you through it. Let me just double check. It's difficult to see with my glasses on, Julie, these glasses. You know, it's one of those digital readouts, isn't it? It's a digital readout. Okay. See what I mean? It's not much fun, mate, I tell you. Okay, 23 minutes. Okay, 23 minutes and counting, folks. Start the clock. Start the clock. Hey Siri, set countdown for 22 minutes. Oh, my watch isn't taking it. All right, okay. Right, we've got 23 minutes left, ladies and gents. That's not is he pilot, or was he a pilot, or should have been a pilot. Mind you, he did say, what time did he say? He said 3 something. He's gone. He's definitely gone, hasn't he? And it was 676, the reg on it. Nice startup. Yeah, it was 320. He was due to push back, yeah. God, do you remember it wasn't that long ago that we used to see the old KLM 737s, man? Yeah. This is KLM, okay. No. No, negative. Not going to power it through the anchor. It won't work. I haven't got the power source. We haven't got the power source. Yeah, that's the Pratt & Whitney howl there, folks. No, I know. I need to do that, Julie. I need to do that. I need to eat, mate. Yeah, it's not good, mate. It's not good. Yeah, I'm going to have to open this, I'm afraid. Sorry, folks, but I've got to eat. No, you can't. Can't he take you on his motorcycle? Can't you ride pillion on his motorcycle? Only one bag it would be, really. Sorry. Oh, that sun's causing some serious issues on the glare on the and reflection on the monitor, folks. It's right behind me at the moment. Yeah, but Anton Bauer are the best battery manufacturers, to be honest with you, though. What does he say? It's a Virgin jet. Oh, maybe wrong. Qatar, maybe. Or it's Malaysia, is it? The Big Mac. Mac is back in town. What was what? Something over the top, mate. Good luck with that. There's another piece of debris. Approaching minimums. I'm sorry if I lose it right on the touchdown, folks. That's just the glare, which I can do nothing about, I'm afraid. Oh, bloody hell, man. Well, just seen it. I've just seen it. It flipped up underneath his car. It's just a square piece compared to what the other one. Imagine nipping about 4 inches off the end of that plate that you've got there. But you won't find it, you don't go down there. Okay, battery check. 9 minutes remaining. Pilots, you have 9 minutes remaining to land your plane. Yeah. When's the first operation? Nice. Oh, it's a Disney thing. Is there a Spanish Disneyland then or something? Mind you, there's all sorts of signs like that on the when you drive along the coastline. Like something park or something. Oh, it looked very Disney-ish though, didn't it? Adventure World, there we go. Disneyland Paris, oh right. There isn't one in Portaventura or wherever it is then? No? Okay, battery check. Oh, it's 6 minutes. Pilots, you have 6 minutes. Yeah. Okay. Bob Chalvoy, the Disneyland Paris livery on the Iberia jet. Thank you, Bob. Tony Rivers. Sunil. To infinity and beyond. It's our Buzz Lightyear, isn't it? Nice, perfect. Oh yeah. It's a land of 350. Oh dear, sorry, that was terrible, man. That's like that bleeding 360 thing, isn't it? Sorry. Can I just say goodbye before it goes off? Thank you, everyone. Been great to spend the day with you, or part of it. Lovely to see you all again as well, you know. A gathering of friends. So just think about the future 777-9, which will at this stage probably be folding its wingtips up. How crazy is that? I imagine most of the time the wingtips will be extended with the flap retraction. Hear the brakes, man. It's like an old London taxi, isn't it? Where to, governor?